The experiment that changed a man's mind. What if I told you that your brain can be controlled without you even realizing it? Not with magic. Not with technology. Just with simple psychological tricks. And one man proved it with a shocking experiment. Part 1: The Curious Observer. Daniel had always been fascinated by people. He didn't just talk to them. He studied them. How they reacted. How they made decisions. How emotions changed their behavior. One day, Daniel noticed something strange. Two people could hear the exact same information, yet make completely different decisions. That question started an obsession. Daniel wanted to know, why does the human mind behave this way? Part 2: The First Discovery. Daniel started reading psychology books and research papers. One concept caught his attention. It was called the framing effect. Psychologists discovered that people's decisions change depending on how information is presented. For example, if a doctor says, 90% of patients survive this surgery, people feel confident. But if the doctor says, 10% of patients die from this surgery, people suddenly feel afraid. The information is the same, but the mind reacts differently. Daniel realized something powerful. The human brain doesn't always follow logic. It follows perception. Part 3: The Coffee Shop Experiment. Daniel decided to test psychology in real life. One afternoon he went to a coffee shop. He sat near two strangers discussing whether to buy an expensive phone. The first man said, "It's too expensive." Daniel leaned over and casually said, "But think about it this way. You're investing in something you'll use every day." Suddenly the conversation changed. The man who refused before now said, "Actually, that makes sense." Daniel was shocked. The same product, the same price. But a different perspective changed the decision. Part 4: The Power of Social Influence. Daniel continued experimenting. This time he used another psychological principle. Social proof. Humans are strongly influenced by what other people do. If many people approve something, our brain automatically assumes it must be correct. That's why restaurants show bestseller items. That's why videos show view counts and likes. Daniel tested this by recommending a restaurant to his friend. First he said, "This restaurant is good." His friend didn't seem interested. Then Daniel changed one sentence. "Thousands of people say this is the best restaurant in the city." Now his friend immediately said, "We should try it." Same restaurant. Different psychology. Part 5: The Hidden Patterns. After months of observation, Daniel noticed something fascinating. Human behavior follows patterns. Our decisions are influenced by emotion, fear, social approval, scarcity, authority. This is why people buy things during limited time sales. Why people trust experts in uniforms. And why viral trends spread so quickly online. The brain is powerful. But it is also predictable. Part 6: The Dangerous Realization. One night Daniel had a disturbing thought. If psychology can influence people, then it can also manipulate them. Advertisements already do it. Politics uses it. Even social media platforms use psychology to keep people scrolling. Daniel realized something important. Many of our decisions are not truly independent. They are shaped by invisible psychological forces. Part 7: The Final Lesson. Daniel stopped running experiments. Instead, he started teaching others about psychology. Because understanding the mind gives you a powerful advantage. When you recognize psychological tricks, you become harder to manipulate. You start asking better questions. You think more critically. And slowly, you gain control over the most powerful thing in your life. Your own mind. The human brain is one of the most complex systems in the universe. Yet most people never learn how it actually works. But once you start understanding psychology, you begin to see the hidden patterns behind everyday decisions. And that knowledge might change the way you see the world forever. If you want to discover more hidden secrets of the human mind, subscribe and unlock the human mind code. Sparkles.